Hey, what up, everybody? It's your boy Matthew Maley from MatthewMaley.com. Well, it's Sunday night, and I wanted to do a recap video for all of the NFL playoff games that happened over the weekend, and kind of share with you my thoughts of the games and my heartbreak, and then hear back from you guys, see if your teams won and all that. So we'll start off with Saturday. Saturday was a tough day for me, to be quite honest. I'm a very big Ravens fan, as a lot of you guys know. For me, any given year, ideally, for the Super Bowl would be Cardinals versus Ravens. That's what I would like to see. But I've been a Ravens fan for 10 plus years, pretty much exclusively simply based off of Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis is my absolute favorite player of all time. The dude is one of the most passionate people I've ever seen for something, and I really respect that. He's the type of guy who leaves every ounce on the field every single game. You know you're getting the full thing from him. You aren't getting him taking off plays or whatever. Honestly, the dude could break both his legs and would probably still play. But I've always loved the Ravens defense, so I've always been a really big Ravens fan. Shout out to Terrell Suggs, follow him up on Twitter, and Ed Reed. And honestly, their whole defense is just full of playmakers. So I've always been a big Ravens fan. And I can't tell you how happy I was when that game first started and they jumped out, to a solid first half, leading 21-7 at halftime, playing great football, playing, amazing defense, flying to the ball wherever it was. Offense was going okay, wasn't great, but their defense was picking it up. And then halftime happens, and the third quarter starts, and Pittsburgh decided to show up, and they just turned it on. I mean, I hate to say it, because I didn't want them to win, but they really impressed me. I mean, Rashard Mendenhall, that dude, you can't take him down. He gets in the pile and he just keeps going. But it ended up being a really good game. It really did, hurt seeing it come down like that, especially when they had such a good first half and then the second half just disappeared. And I know it was partly Pittsburgh came alive the second half when they really weren't there the first, but regardless, it sucked. So that one already hurt. Then, make it even worse, the night game, Green Bay versus Atlanta, Atlanta never was really even in it. Outside of one, run back for a touchdown, they didn't even show up. And to have that great of a season and look that solid and then lose 48-21, I understand Green Bay's a good team. I understand they're a lot better than their seed, for the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers is nice. Dude has hella arm. But in the same sense, I expected at least, the Falcons to show up more. If Green Bay won, I could see that. Green Bay's a good team. But I expected it to be, kind of on a last-minute field goal type of thing. Not just getting outgunned when you have Roddy White, Michael Turner, Michael Jenkins, Matty Ice. Come on. But that was rough. So it was a rough Saturday for me, both, emotionally and for my wallet. I lost a good amount of money on both of those games. But Sunday came around, and I was able to make some of it back. From a fan standpoint, football's kind of dead to me, because with both of my teams getting knocked out that I actually had some reason to cheer for, being a Ravens fan for, the past decade, and my pops and a lot of his family's from Georgia, so I've always liked the Falcons. With both of them out, I really don't have anybody to cheer for. But, of course, I'm still going to watch it, because, well, I'm a gambler, and games are more fun when you gamble on them. So, the Chicago-Seattle game, I didn't really care about that game. My boss is a big Chicago fan. The guy that works with me on my team at work is a big Seattle fan. So that was kind of cool to, see how they would go back and forth with it. But I didn't think Seattle had much of a chance. They actually almost covered at the end. So thankfully, I was able to hold them off, and they won by 11 when the line was 10.5. So I won money on that. Which, it was a decent game, but the Bears didn't do anything to scare me. I don't think that there's any way they're going to beat Green Bay. They could shock the world, don't get me wrong, but I really see Green Bay coming out of that conference. Then it came down to the game I was somewhat interested in. I like rivalry games. I like Rex Ryan. I like people that speak their mind, that are real, that don't try to sugarcoat things. You know what? If he wants to swear, he's going to swear. If he wants to say, this player's better than that player, even if it is Tom Brady, okay, whatever. I like that he speaks his mind. So I've liked the Jets. I'm not saying I'm a fan of the Jets. I'm not hopping on the bandwagon. I'm not anything like that. But in the same sense, I hate the Patriots, so I really wanted to see them lose, and I really do like Rex Ryan. So that game, talk about a heavyweight fight right there. That was impressive. Especially, for the Jets to bounce back from that 45-3 drubbing they got a few weeks back when nobody gave them a shot, mainly based on that. It was awesome to see a team come back and claw their way through. Really showed some resiliency. So I was very happy about that, and congratulations to the Jets. You're the last team I have to cheer for, so go Jets! But also, shout out to Bart Scott. I love seeing that passion and, that intensity, kind of calling everybody out who said that they had no chance, whatever. And I love that line. Y'all couldn't stop a nosebleed. But shout out to that, man. Hopefully it's a good game with Pittsburgh. I'd love to see them take them down and make it to the Super Bowl against my pick is the Jets versus Green Bay. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll see what happens. And, hopefully you guys like my little NFL analysis here. Leave me some comments. Send me some emails. Hop up on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Let me know what you think. Let me know who you're cheering for. Shout out to my homegirl, B. I already know you're going Steelers. And I know you're hating on me. But whatever. We're going for the Jets now. I'm going with them. But seriously, everybody, thanks for checking out my videos. I really appreciate it. I am heading back to work this week. Finally feeling well enough. Well, I'm not quite well enough, but my long-term disability runs out, so I got to get back there. But thank you, everybody, for all the wishes, for me to get better, for me to get healthy. I really, really appreciate it, more than y'all know. So big shout out to all of y'all for following me on Twitter, on Facebook, on my website. Thank you all very much, and stay tuned. Gonna have a bunch of stuff coming off. Gonna actually be needing you guys' help for something soon. So make sure you keep checking back, MatthewMaley.com. And once again, I'm Matthew Maley. So thank you all, and have a great week. Peace.